In today's breaking story, Europe just humiliated Donald Trump with a brutal message. That's right, things keep getting worse for Donald Trump. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, there is no doubt about it, the country is struggling under Donald Trump, and even more so, it's red states that are struggling.
I see our soybean farmers begging for mercy already. There seems to be underneath the surface a lot of
Well,
pain.
it's not even underneath the surface, it's
Yeah,
bifurcated.
right.
Rich people are doing better. They're buying everything to keep the numbers up. Like, I can buy whatever. You raise my prices 15% to cover the tariffs. It's not going to change my life. But if you're a farmer, you're a beef farmer in Nebraska, soybean farmer, if you're just working your day-to-day job and just trying to get through the day, you're getting toasted. And that toasting is not happening in New York or Los Angeles or Boston as much as it's happening in Parkersburg, West Virginia, York, Pennsylvania, the reddest areas of the country, because they also got hit by Doge. They got hit hardest by the Social Security offices closing. All those things had a significant negative impact on the amount of funds they had for their communities. There are two worlds. And I just got into it with a Republican friend of mine, interest rates going up or down. And he's like, well, things are holding up okay despite tariffs. They're not impacting prices. I'm like, you don't get it. Those tariffs, even in some of my Shark Tank companies, because they sell to down market, not the richest people, they can't raise prices, but they can cut back people.
Right.
That's what's happening.
And recently, every living ex-Fed chair gave the Supreme Court a serious warning about Trump's latest move.
We're looking at a powerhouse new filing in the Supreme Court. This is an amicus brief just dropped within the past couple of moments, and it's signed by every living former Fed chair, also a number of former Treasury secretaries, both Democrats and Republicans, but notably no economic officials from the first Trump administration that I can see signing on to this document. It's in support of Lisa Cook, and it's arguing that the Supreme Court should leave Lisa Cook in her position at the Fed while the case is adjudicated. What they say here is that granting the government's request to remove Governor Cook from the board immediately would upset long-standing protections and the essential functions they serve. Doing so would expose the Federal Reserve to political influences, thereby eroding public confidence in the Fed's independence and jeopardizing the credibility and efficacy of U.S. monetary policy. Some of the big names signing on to this include former Fed Chair Janet Yellen and Clinton-era officials here signing on to this amicus brief. So this is the weight of sort of U.S. economic thought here now coming down on the side of Cook in this debate.
But Trump's troubles are not limited only to this country. That's right, Europe just humiliated Trump with a brutal surprise message. Take a look at today's top story. President Trump is facing a fresh wave of humiliation on the world stage, this time from Europe. Austria, backed by support from other European countries, has delivered a scathing rebuke to Trump's relentless attacks on American academia. And the message could not be clearer. While Trump cuts, Europe cashes in. The Austrian Academy of Sciences announced it has successfully lured 25 top US academics, researchers from elite institutions like Harvard, MIT, and Princeton, to relocate to Austria. Each scholar is receiving €500,000 in research funding, part of a program explicitly designed to capitalize on Trump's sweeping cuts to American universities. The president of the academy did not hold back, saying, quote, "Thank Trump for this brain gain." He praised the influx of American researchers as a big win for Austrian science, pointing out that these academics bring with them fresh ideas, global connections, and valuable prestige. Austria's science minister went even further, declaring that at a time when political interference and authoritarian tendencies are encroaching on teaching and research in the United States, Austria is taking a stand by welcoming those scholars with open arms. This humiliation cuts right to the core of Trump's own America First mantra. While he claims to be strengthening the nation, his attacks on universities are actually driving some of America's brightest minds overseas. That means fewer breakthroughs, fewer innovations, and fewer global partnerships led by the United States, while Europe gains the advantage. And it is not just Austria. Earlier this year, 13 European nations, including France, Germany, and Spain, urged the EU Commission to act quickly to attract more American academics. For them, Trump's war on higher education is not just an opportunity, it is a recruitment strategy. So while Trump insists he is putting America first, the reality is that his policies are weakening America's position and allowing rivals abroad to take the lead. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.